bastards. Okay.
Okay. All right. Do I
think it was another place where there were settings. Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, I was just wanting to test it, not wanting to really have a substantive conversation.
Yeah.
But
now
since
we know it's going to take about a half an hour to get together.
that's what I mean. So when we're ready to have a real conversation, I don't want to have to deal with this again.
Right.
So that
yeah,
was.
and I will use this app. Maybe it will remember something.
Hopefully, yeah. But I'm recording this, so you can take a look at it afterwards.
Okay.
You have a built-in camera in your computer?
Yes.
Is it a Mac or some other kind of computer?
It's an HP Omen. Whoa. And it's 4K. So I don't know if the camera is supposed to be. I mean, I used this for speech class, and it was good. It's pretty new.
Okay. Well, good is relative. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it'd be helpful for you to look at the recording back so you can judge for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an expert, except that apparently Mac has superior built-in stuff than other computers.
Right.
I'm using an external camera that costs about $50.
Right.
So it should be a little better. It looks better on my end. We'll see what it looks like in the recording.
Yeah.
I'm using just the built-in microphone. I don't have any special microphone.
I could also use my iPhone, or I could use my iPad. But the problem with that is that I know that when I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at the camera. But that's even worse in that case, because when I'm looking at the camera, it's off to the side. And I don't like using the iPad because of that.
Well, I think what you're using is probably better.
Okay.
And then can you see me okay?
I see you great. You look clear.
Okay. And am I the same size as you are? Or what?
No, I'm just a thumbnail.
Yourself as a thumbnail. Okay. Because what I'm looking at is we're equal size. Now, the other thing I can't remember, I don't want to fiddle around with it right now while you're on. I can't remember, like, I don't know if Zoom is one of the ones that do this, but some of them are such that the camera will be on only with the person who's talking at that time.
Right.
And
oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because like if one person's talking, like yapping for quite a while, it's like you don't really need to see the other person. The other person might want to pick his nose or something, so I'll check on that after this.
Okay.
And then a third way is, and I don't think Zoom has this, but this is something that exists in this world of video chats, is the person whose account it is can control what camera's on, manually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't think that can be done with Zoom.
I know that if ASU used it for their videos, and it was a video guy, and who seemed to be very knowledgeable tech-wise, that it has to be because it was the best one.
Well, they have more than one service, Zoom, that is. This is the free service. And also, I don't know, best, whatever, who knows. It's not a bad service at all. I just activated the chat. Do you see the note? Hi, Caroline?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't clicked on it.
You what?
Oh, that's great.
In text? You see it?
Yeah, I just clicked on it.
And you see a way to reply to me?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be a way that, it wouldn't show up in the video, but we could just say whatever. Other than that, I don't see any other bells and whistles here, just stopping the video, and that's it. But there may be a way.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't see any bells or whistles right now, but there may be a way for me to change the settings when I'm out of the thing to make it so that the camera goes back and forth. So that's
that's right. Yeah, and that same screen where I was at before, where I was able to change settings, it might be in there.
So your internet connection is shaky, but acceptable, barely. Like I don't, you probably can't tell. You're cutting out a little bit here and there, but not so much that it can't really hear it.
Right.
And
I guess I have to wait until they have something stronger that's like an X-ray machine.
What's that?
I guess I have to wait till they have like 5G or something that's stronger, like an X-ray machine.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how it works, but did they tell you should expect better service?
I think they just basically said I should expect service, and that the tower will be updated because it's kind of an older tower, I'm sure. I mean, this is rural America. It doesn't, we get the stuff last, but they're supposed to be upgrading to some kind of service for rural people. And I heard at the school board meeting that high-speed internet is coming to Pierce.
Okay. Well, I've seen it a lot worse than this. I mean, aside from it cutting out just a little bit, when it's not cutting out, your lips are moving right in sync with the audio, so that's good.
Right.
I think it's very off-putting when that's
otherwise it'd be pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son is here helping keep the birds quiet. This is a better room actually because I don't have any light. The light is to the sides, so there's no great light in the living room. The light's behind me, and I would have to put a lot of things up with tacks just to get it's too much light.
Yeah. Well, I think it's okay. It's hard for me to tell. The picture's not great, but to the extent it could be better, it looks to me like it's really about your camera. You be the judge when you look at it. All right. Well, I think that unless there's anything else you want to chat about, I think that's enough. And then we can. So the next time we do it, whether it's the two of us or with SIBA too, hopefully we'll just start up and work.
Do you think that it's worth getting the camera that you got?
It's definitely worth it if you can afford it.
Or is it my connection? You said it was like $50.
Yeah. So
that's maybe next month. I mean, in a couple, in like a week, I might be able to get something like that.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be doing these things from time to time, it might be an investment.
Yes. Logitech.
The other thing
Logitech. Do you have any? Well, you can.
Logitech.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I can connect my camera and use my camera as a camera. I have a pretty new Canon point and shoot, but it's also you can work it as a manual camera as well.
Do you have a tripod or something for it?
I sure do.
Okay, well that might be worth giving that a shot.
Yeah. It doesn't have one of these flip
things. Web cameras is they're right in the right position and all that. You don't have to worry about it. But
right, yeah.
But if you can finagle, to position your other camera in the right way, then maybe it'll work.
So the one you have now, was it clip onto the top?
Yeah, right on top of the screen. It's actually not even.
That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not even really like there's no tension in the. It's not a clip like with tension. It's just an opening and it's sitting on it.
Right. Right. So I would actually put it exactly where my camera is now, just disable my camera. It would automatically be disabled when I connect it.
Yeah.
So maybe I will try to get one of those.
Oh, well, let me know, if you want to experiment with your other camera or if you want to get a new one. Yeah, just check. Like I haven't bought it for a few months. They might have changed, but check, or I'll do it for you and I'll send you a link. Just look at the reviews.
Okay.
And as I recall, it was about $50. They have more expensive.
That's not bad.
But yeah, it's a step up for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What is it? Why don't they make better cameras for computers?
Because it costs money. Macs are more expensive. Macs are more expensive, and part of what
I paid $1,500 for this. You'd think it would have a better camera, right?
I don't know. Different.
Yeah, just like you think the iPhone things would work better, right? You spend like $1,000 on a phone, and you think these things would actually work.
You'd think.
Right?
Your internet's freezing a little bit now.
I actually just disconnected it for a second.
Oh, okay.
That's because I unplugged the phone. I realized after that I'm tethered.
Oh, you're using your phone to connect to the internet.
That's right. I pay for that like 25 bucks a month. That's how I went to school, because satellite was horrible here. So I used tethering to go to school. My cell phone got me through school. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's faster. It's still faster. It's still faster than satellite. Satellite was like 5 megabytes per second. And this is maybe between 10 and 25 sometimes.
So what if you didn't use your phone? What if you didn't use your phone and you just had it hooked up to your computer?
I don't have any internet. I would have no internet without my phone.
Oh, you mean you don't have any service? You're just
no Wi-Fi, no nothing.
Oh, it's a money-saving thing to use the phone.
No, the satellite was 110 bucks a month, but it was like between 1 and 5 megapixels per second. So it was really, really slow. When I would try to take tests, it was a problem.
Oh, okay. I don't fully understand, but I'm kind of understanding. So in other words, the phone is your best way to do it.
Right. Phone is faster and more reliable. The other satellite was even worse when it was cloudy. It was extremely slow, and it would freeze between pages on a test, a timed test.
I see.
So there was one test I actually couldn't finish because I couldn't get the screen to come in. Yeah, that was pretty scary. That was when I first started school, and they gave me credit for what I had done.
You're living on the edge.
Nice. Yeah, that's after that I got to tethering with the phone because it was just a little faster.
Right.
And maybe a little bit more reliable.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to go. So I'll let you know when I have this video up for you to check it out. And thank you.
Okay.
And on behalf of the entire company, we thank you for your participation in this test. And stay sweet.
Okay.
And
you too.
See you soon. Bye, darling.
See ya. And my son says see you later too.
Oh, okay.
Right. Bye-bye.